Yema munyina adwuma makwaba eba UTV so yekasebo etwato enebnan ena edifi studio so wo shape house abaka janhye esomo yede aseda ma specialist so esimanimu ne bia komadi so ne bia ko ede ama litfufo nita bekwan ene nyumeku ebo America sebo ebremu da de bedi makotine bi ene se mame Chief Justice ede atudwe ekiremu se obokoko se lawyer fo ana temuafo mfom dibre no enji sika fi nkrofo wo keke
MPP amonyoko de wo 2 franc ade ama wo mo Dr. Baumia na ode atudwa se afia bato edie owogidie pass wo medi nkuni
ani ebedi nkoba fa wale nsam ho embrase badwani ote adwamu ena oyoba ena one be ma na April meti mo ase ba ko aba de tosu minu so ba enre ya enne ma mene se won ko bio eno na ebi ne se sa gender disparities e ka ho asem se e ma ne mema nyiro bi antu bi nya ho kwan enyina na namu ewo amanyesem no parties awdo no mienu no ye bisa se omo de ye adwuma o kwampa so na na fi ya hwe se omo kenkan ba ne so wie ne basabasa ye ko so ballot papers e di ensa kan ye na asefo no den na kire e de ma 2024 election ye be di ho nkomo
na wale abato mpesi aso basabasa ye si ye nam so ama MPP General Secretary ye Justin Frimpong Kodua wodin sembi atudwa ebi kan ye de bram sakase I can come for yemi eja kwakoda nene nana ekia kobi
Africa se bona munsam nie omeyi ye Chief Justice otimu afo pani pa eye mame Gertrude Araba Isaba Tokonu wada tugo etwemu se obokoko se edu ba bi lawyer fo binum ene atemu afo binum eye na emra ne hyehye da omodwuma omoye ho no wa na omato atwene kakra sikasemu nti wose ne sa no enya de ebo akra.
We will all agree that law is the fundamental infrastructure of society. It is needed to plan cities, towns, and houses. It is needed to guide the management of rivers, forests, and every form of human habitat. It is needed to determine and define governance structures for society, whether as arms of government, institutional, corporate, or traditional governance. And it is needed to guide every form of human relations. Therefore, the issue of ethical conduct is a matter that seems to threaten and torment each part of our nation. In the courts, we have been confronted with syndicates working to produce fake marriage and fake divorce and other certificates for persons who seek them for purposes other than lawful and credible reasons. I must also very unhappily refer to the consistently increasing numbers of lawyers that are referred to the disciplinary committee of the General Legal Council for unethical practices against their clients. The General Legal Council is actively working, engaging the Council of Law Deans concerning the mainstreaming of the study of legal ethics at the faculty level.
Abayimra nimfo pani onukreya ne soafo hwe atentene ne ensam so. Ora Godfred Yebu Adame, one president Edema Ghana Bar Association. Ora yaw echampon buafo enso de say ena tudwa e conference nasi.
We must perceive law as a tool for promoting good governance and creating a Ghanaian business environment characterized by transparency, certainty and fairness, and in which the interests of this nation are secured. For this matter, there are many areas of our legal system that require the intervention of the state to introduce reforms to ensure that the quest for private sector development and foreign investment does not have the vicious result of impoverishing the state. There is also the need to ensure that crime or wrongdoing does not go unpunished, particularly for the privileged society.
It is said that Ghana is an oasis of peace in a rather troubled and turbulent sub-region. Most of the countries in West Africa and around have tasted and have been involved in one form or the other of military adventurisms in the last few years. For the fact that there has been uninterrupted and sustained political stability in the last 30 years without any military intervention or coup, showing democratic consolidation never seen in the history of Ghana post-independence, is a testament to the path of constitutional rule we have chosen as a people. We must all appreciate that an imperfect constitutional democracy that gives the opportunity to citizens to either periodically change governments or extend their mandate is a far better option than any form of military adventurism, where our lives and opportunities will be at the whims and caprices of some lawless few. Throw back to our past days of shame.
Amonyo kwonu di otu Frank ade amba wo mo Dr. Mahamadu Baumia wo de ato MPP amonyo kwonu manim se afia ba to edi ono wo gidie se wo mo befa enu ntima wo mo nti obi a wo mo nkoso no wo mo nkokoden.
This is just about 3 months. We have to work hard and come together, unify in every constituency, every electoral area, every polling station, to make sure we bring out our people on the day and to let people see what the MPP has done. So far, the narrative has changed and the momentum is now on our side. It is clear, and our opponents a year ago seemed very confident. But today, rather than being confident, they seem very angry as they see themselves losing this election.
And what you know, what was so extra Ghana this year, you say, one munkoswa any and Kaneman Penny John Dramani Mahama and Tronchunisan say, when you my papa bia and ne bibi papa bia de mat Ghana for.
We brought free senior high school education, brought free technical and vocational education, restored teacher training allowances, restored nursing training allowances. And now we want to move this country into a digital age. And you say we should go back to Nkoko Kiti. He wants Nkoko Kiti and 24-hour disco. Is that how we are going to transform Ghana? No. It's only people without ideas, people who are empty, who resort to fighting. We have ideas. We are full of ideas, and we will fight on our ideas. We will not have violence in this election. Thank you very much. Let's go on to victory.
All right, just say no katia NDC amayoku no dwamtenani na opani akasa ne nsamo ka nyina ne se wo hwe Ghana mamumu anase amanyose mu a amayoku adwene ma ho pa NDC enu ti eno moyi oba se omefra katu na be de akire emfa ma kanema pani John Dramani Mahama wose ne senti ne se ma ehunu de NDC fo aye no bugina so de to abade ma NDC sa so mo ye ne sa ebeboa mama so ene edubedwam
Nigeria NDC party ebi wo Ghana no bi wo wiase afa na nyina Nigeria nemu Nigeria President John Dramani Mahama anemu eyi mo ampia yadi nudie oya mo Brazil obi a sunanwa okro on to trotio the attitude no dey the number peace people Afghanistan everyone go to trotio na when dey or the agreement contract parliament you are the amateur and the amount and then but so many nsa achi yamami and we have prepare no say the din education the din the yeah, the honorable Elderson Nigeria. Let's go to the Bakwaka. Where the Mandela, Mandela, I need to prison in Fire. Seven prison, the crime everyone knew. If you now call your mother to prison, Seven Crimson himself, prison no, and then Danny now call your It's a blessing, yeah. I can say, the Phyllis, Honorable Phyllis, now call your say or no, and now Oba President Muhammad Chidom. And now Moa, no one will say, I feel the move. And now then I from my move. Don't tell him I'm okay.
Short market has a more problems in kitty. Say in short car, a sem. Say a street lighter, a sem. Say a security, our market room, a sem. Say baby, I am color, a becos to ya, bar tire, ya dear Malasha, a bear Jumano, a bar, na I sem. Waity, and I papa, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the next president of the Republic of Ghana. I say, small markets, no, or beyond the modernized market. Say a modernized marketer, that's a marketer, be a penny a woman, say a banker, a woman, say a clinic, a woman, say a church, a woman, a daycare center, a market. That's how daycare center, you be a market. Oh, yeah, a Jumawaha, what did you want? What they want? What they will buy a show a marketer, and a pa, go down the daycare center. John Dramani Mahama, a betcha who came now.
10 September eye eda ye yisi ho na ye didi nkomo efa ewo ma wo mo hye omo ho akomfo na nempanifo ka ho e ma wo mo edidi nkomo Ganafo ye ni na ye dwendwen ho ehwe wo ma wo mo nam so e ma wo mo gi wo mo kra efi wo mo nsem empanifo bi e kasaye na wo mo di nsem bi sei etudwa.
Suicide, and you'll even be punished in your death. For instance, if you are in the military and you die by suicide, you'll definitely not get the honors that you are supposed to get. That you are being punished. In your cultural setup, it's a taboo. You broke the taboo. So you'll not be buried where you should be buried, or the normal process. So even in your death, you are punished. But generally, when you talk about criminalization or decriminalization, we are talking about those who have attempted and did not complete. And then also to serve as deterrent to others. So if somebody attempts suicide and we punish him, then somebody sitting by will decide that, no, if I also attempt, they'll punish me. Every one reported case, 4 have gone unreported. In an environment, yes, now proliferation of media, and yet the media can't go everywhere. And if you go to the village where they want to hide, they still regard suicide as taboo, so they wouldn't want to bring it to the limelight. A lot will go unreported.
And it will amaze you that the number of calls we receive after each of these outreaches, it will amaze you. So I'm so happy that we are able to have this kind of forum, that our testimonies of people who have been helped out of this suicide ideation situation can understand and appreciate that there is hope for them. The most important thing I want to add is that people who commit the active suicide, they are not as dangerous as people who have the suicidal ideation. Because of that, they can self-suicide. So they don't care what happens, because in their inside, they are dead. So they will now behave and do things that will even cause other people that are healthy to go and commit suicide. Because you may be dealing with somebody without knowing that that person is even only alive in body form, but in the inside, he has suicided themselves. For such people, reaching out to them will be helpful to have a sane society. And that is what Center for Peace and Reconciliation we are doing.
Suicidal prevention is by fostering a supportive community environment. Research indicates that church programs can enhance family involvement and community engagement, which are critical protective factors against suicidal behaviors. In the Church of Pentecost, in the past 6 years, we have been empowering the local churches and their leaders to work within their communities by attending to the needs of the vulnerable. For instance, drug addicts, ex-convicts, commercial sex workers, etc. In these years, we have emphasized that the church's relevance really is measured in her readiness to attend to the myriads of essential struggles of people, thereby highlighting churches or Christ's love to the nations. In this exercise, the church can attend to various triggers of societal crisis and prevent many less self-injuries and fatalities.
Na Sanche Chejumedi bi koso ede man sentrofo wo oman yimu ni nyina se beboa ma sentrofo hunu emra ene enhyehyei ene niam ahodro bi twa bo man sentrejumeko na tumi akọ nanim na obi bia oye bi so nim de bekọ anim nti no om de hyehye so won kran ya.
Capacity enhancement program seeks to position the media to play its role effectively as the fourth estate in our governance system. The program is in line with one of our key strategic objectives of the ministry to improve the participation of civil society in our national development. Key beneficiaries of the program are reporters, correspondents, commentators, producers, directors, social media executives, anchors, editors, owners of media organizations, media critics, analysts, and civil society organizations. These teachings will not only help you succeed in your career, but they will also provide you the tools you need to make significant contributions to the advancement of our country. Recall that the media is a very strong instrument that carries a lot of responsibilities. You have a vital responsibility to enlighten and educate the public, and you must do so with honesty and a dedication to the truth. Since we are all involved, we can work together to build a media landscape that is both strong and advances the needs of Ghanaians.
A well-equipped and highly resourced media will play its watchdog role efficiently and effectively. Media content is all about professionals producing accurate and reliable information. This boosts the trustworthiness of media outlets, ensuring people can rely on what they read, watch, or hear. A democracy relies on well-informed citizens. By providing accurate information and encouraging open discussion, the media plays a vital role in keeping the public engaged and holding leaders accountable. Ladies and gentlemen, building the capacity of media organizations help them deliver high-quality journalism. The program trained about 152 journalists nationwide on media responsibility and professional standards, knowing there is a need to protect the very space used for free speech. Let me emphasize that the training has well-informed and empowered journalists. In return, they have committed to adhering to high standards and using best practices for fact-based and non-partisan reporting. I would therefore urge all our participants or trainees to take this training seriously so that they can benefit from the aforementioned qualities. The December 7th election is just around the corner, and I believe that this training will enhance our capacity to offer excellent, educative, and unbiased coverage to our esteemed audience.
Timemufo a wo mo awutu okwampa eno eyekura ewo awutu Senya West na wo mo kiremu se na watwe mienu nie na kanea de wo mo nya bi wo ho akromfo bi aba betwitwa wo mo kanea omo wo ye mo ama wo mo kanea no aye bibise basa na no nam so amane wo ma ye ye kire kese pa e de atia mpanifo se wo mo mehwe wo mo ni ho dwuma emfama wo mo.
Ewie saa infoni no enye krado na ibegina no so ne de kwagin krato aba ye ba ye behwe abato ne mra ne hyehya hodo da ho ye mfa amayeku ahodo no wo mo hyehya wo mo ye ni titiru edefa ema ne obju bedi ahodo mu die ho ye beko wale ne akohwe se abato ekọ wo ho na menteme ho ase no om santo bakweto ye a ne kinkan no mu na ya ballot people sa ballot box ye pija dia ko se den yo ama abato no esusu so ye basa na ne ebisa say constituency baako one party wo mabato na akokoba ne sei no e de na kire yen na afia de hwe say oba oyem na se bedwa no sei se o se won ko bio be ma na e ba be si na nan e de na kire yen de fa e ma e pese o mutumi boa e ma ya ma mutumi ko danim ye bi di hon ko mo ntimo twa ne ko to kre ba abujafo betina se ne di hon ko